secret tune, machines that dance beneath the moon, flickering lights. The night feels new. Building castles made of steel, stacking dreams that almost feel real enough to touch, but not to heal. Oh, it's satisfactory. My factory glow, turning gears, but where does it go? Satisfactory, a loop we know, round and round, it steals the show. Conveyor belts that never sleep, echoes rising from the deep, a world of wonder, mine to keep. Pixel skies and endless land, creation in the palm of my hand, but freedom slips through grains of sand.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Oh, I don't need to hear my own voice. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're playing Satisfactory this morning. I think it's just us chickens at the moment. But, okay, let's put that over there. And make sure everything's working. Looks like it. Get the game going. Yeah, I've been busy. Okay, first things first. Coffee. I love my coffee in the mornings. Okay, I got started on my central storage finally. This is my central storage, guys. I'm using Total Eclipse, I think his channel's name is. A lovely English gentleman. I'm using his design for this. It's really cool because this is the input for it over here. And what's up, little one? Portia's here, guys. Yay! Portia's here. Oh my goodness, such a delay. There she is. There's my little girl. Okay, so each one of these is going to be a particular item. I was also thinking that I might have to, oops, maybe can I leave that there? And because I'm going to need to get in here, I think. Okay, yeah. I'm going to have to get in here for these. Because these ones, there's two of them in here. And let me just show you how this works. Because I figured out how it works now, so I can get these working. Let's just lose this one and lose this one. Because I'm going to be incorporating these into a build, which I was designing over there. I'm building a nice build around these. But I moved it over here for a couple of reasons. One of them being that I needed more room around because my plan is to have everything coming in the center here. I'm going to put in, let me see if I can do that. I'm going to be putting in drone ports. And the drone ports are going to be bringing in stuff. Yeah. And why don't it go there now? Okay, so maybe I need to pull this out. Because I want to put a sidewalk around the inside as well. Okay, so we're going to put drone ports in here. So I'm going to see how many I can get in here. That's the plan anyway. Drone port. Transport. Should be able to get 4 in. Yeah. So I'm going to put drone ports in the inside here, and they're going to be bringing things into the facility, and then I'll put logistics floor underneath that. And that'll bring everything in. But I needed more room because I want to be able to take things out of here. Like, say I decide that I want to take some out of here. Right now I have the overflow going into the center, and I have the right output is the items here are first going down into the dimensional depots down here. And then this is getting filled up with whatever item after the dimensional depot is done. So that's that. But there's also there's an other port there on the other side. There's a left output. That left output, we can change that to output whatever comes in here. So if I put in, let's see if I can get this to work here. So if I put that there, I can either take it up and go over, or I can go down to another. What happens if I go down here? Let's see. Okay. I can also go down to a logistics floor under here. See what that'll look like in here. Oh, you don't even see it. It's just, okay. There's a little tiny glitch there in that wall. You don't even see that. Okay, that works. Okay, so like that would be outgoing to wherever we would need the iron plates to go. Okay, so right. So let me put that back. So each one of these, so we need to be able to walk through. That's my other problem, is that I'm not able to walk through. So I have to try and figure out how to get be able to walk through here. Can we get through there? We can, just. Okay. And that's clipping a little bit. But that's going to clip whether we go up or down. Okay. But my thought was to build drone ports. I'll make a nice... Hey, good morning, Kev. I hope you're doing well. You're off to work shortly? All right. Well, thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you have a great day at work. And I'm looking forward to playing this on... I started a new save on the server, which we can start working on at some point. This is on my own. This is my own save. I grabbed one of the saves from the server because apparently you can download it and put it here. Because I want this is the very first one that we did on the server, and Silver helped me get this one going. It has everything up to phase 4 done. So I have my hover pack and everything, which I wanted to be able to build. I got you'd be very proud of me. I got these going and working. So these are working now. So I can drop things in here and they'll just go into storage. So that eases up my inventory situation considerably. Exactly. Yeah, these are looking good, I think. So I'm trying to figure out, because I don't know if you heard me say that my plan is to have drone ports in the center here that are going to bring items into the storage, and then they can just go into the sushi belt along here at some point. And then I was trying to figure out how to get, now that I know how these work, it's not like a blank screen to me anymore. So I thought if I need iron plate, I can just have it come down here and do drone ports out this way maybe. That's my plan. And I'll show you how I'm designing this build. I needed to modify it a bit though. I needed to bring it out here because I needed more space for the drone ports. I just didn't feel I had enough space over here for it. But I'll show you, this is how I built this. And I'm not, so you got the dimensional depots down here. I took out a lot of his stuff, which I don't like. Some of the stuff I don't like, the way he built it. But yeah, and then up here, of course, you'd be able to access all the stuff. And then back here, see, this is where I have to make some changes, because back here, this looks very pretty, but it's not very practical, because I didn't have a way of walking into this. I didn't incorporate access to the back of this, which is something I need to do. I think it looks pretty like that. I like this design. So have room for the logistics floor underneath, room for logistics up top, put the awesome sink up here. I think this looks good. I like the design. I just have to I think I have to bring it out a little further and incorporate some way of walking in there so people can get access to it. Not sure how I'm going to do that, but we'll see. That's where the design aspect comes in. And I think this looks good. So of course now I got a lot of work to do. That's I don't know if you guys knew of a prime minister called Jean Catrien. That was his that was his saying. We got a lot of work to do. He was a French Canadian gentleman. So I actually have it working now, which I love. I'm very, very thrilled with that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably do the inside first. Let's make that into concrete foundations. Oh, wait a minute. I want to do, before I do this, I want to find the other one. Good. Yes. Okay. So now if I take a drone port, we'll decorate them up prettier later. But to start with, put 4 drone ports in here. Put the ladder right in the middle. Leave enough room for the logistics part of it. Do I want it there? We could try that, see what it looks like. We can probably go. One more tile back. Would that work? I think it would. What are we missing? High-speed connectors. Can make 44 of them, so we can do enough to. You might have to do some work on. I thought I had that going up though. I don't know. Can't remember. This really eases the need for inventory space in your jetpack by using the dimensional depots. Okay, let's see how we're making out now. So that ladder in the middle, and then the second one in, because that'll leave room for the sidewalk. I could even go back further, but I saw Jake's. I was watching Jake's from My Name is Jake's. I joined his server. He's a really good builder. He's got a really great design eye. I have everything I need for that. Okay. I'm learning a lot from him. And yesterday he did a circle. which looked really, really good. So I might have to steal some ideas from this fellow. Okay, and this one needs to move now back a bit. So the drone ports will bring various items from various areas of the map. And they will go into, I'll put a logistics floor underneath. That looks good. We have lots of power coming out here. We need to work on power as well. That's something that we need to work on. This looks good though. This needs so much work though to decorate it all. Got it all sitting here, now I just have to decorate it all. Why is this one down low? This one's down lower than the others. Oh. They're all lower than the others. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Oh, I see what I did. I got it. Okay. I goofed. Because I used this one as my center one, so I lowered that one a little bit. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I'm thinking to put a sidewalk on the inside as well, which I started doing over there. I still have work to do over there as well. Was that the right height? That one is the right height. I didn't need to move this. Okay. The other ones are not though. I hope you guys can hear me okay. We have 4 people. Welcome, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm not sure if I didn't see Jake's announce that he's going to live stream. Friday mornings there might be a little bit of an issue because he likes to live stream. He's talking about live streaming Monday to Friday, which is a pretty ambitious schedule, in my opinion. Excuse me. But he does videography. And I'm really enjoying watching his live streams. I love it when you can just ask a question and get an instant answer. I love it. All right, so they're the right height now, I think. Right? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to fill this in. Oh, this one. It's so warm over here now. My parking spot will probably be thawed out today because I haven't been able to use it because it's been covered in ice and snow because my car sat for all winter. So my parking spot has not been cleaned all winter. I put a bunch of safety salt down, so hopefully today it will melt. We can go back to using our parking spot. I may put an elevator right in the middle. That's not a bad idea. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Because that way we can get down to our logistics floor. Yeah, that would be fun. Let me put in a sidewalk around the inside. Okay, I'll change the default to just put that as a small nudge up to make the sidewalk work. Debating the colors inside. Hey Ed, good morning, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying the nice mild weather. FYI, Ed is also Canadian. Lives a little ways away from me here. Although I've never met him in person. We're building our central storage depot here. I'm using Total Eclipse, I think his username is. I did start it over there, but then I decided that I needed more space around it. So I changed it to be over here. It's wet out. That's right. It is wet out. You're right. You're going to have to bundle up. Put some rain gear on today for your walk. But the plan is to, I've got these drone ports in the middle. And the drone ports are going to be bringing items in from around the map. And then I've got the sushi belt going on. This is going to be going all the way around. And this is the central storage. You know what? I can avoid this clipping here. I just not realized this. By taking this out, because it's already connected here. So it comes in the sushi belt. This particular smart splitter has the iron plate going on both sides, and the center output does any undefined, which seems to work. And so the plates are going this way. So then if this fills up, I'm going to put this in my head. If this fills up, then it goes up into here and will go along there to these mergers to go into the awesome sink. But then these guys, it'll also come in here. And this one takes it down into the dimensional depot floor down there. And then any overflow goes into the front here. But if I take this out, and put this on here, this will allow me to put another floor on. That's not a bad idea. We build this up to another floor, which will then allow me to take it and distribute it from here as well. So it'll come in here, everything will come in here, go into the sushi belt, and then individual items can go out that way. That's brilliant. Yay. I'm so clever. Okay. But we need to be able to walk through, and that was the design problem that I had over there, because it wasn't enough room for being able to accommodate foot access along here. So we have to do some more design work for that. Okay. But underneath here, I'm going to be putting in a logistics floor. And I'm also thinking about how to design something. Yeah, let's do that. I like that idea. Let's do that. A support. I was thinking about that last night. How would I design a support for my... But I'm going to use mostly drones, I think, for moving stuff, because if you guys don't know me very well, which I think you do, Ed, I'm not in a hurry. I don't hurry things along. And the drones might not take as much product each time, but they do eventually get the stuff there. So apparently there is an issue with drones being freezing up. At least there was. I saw a video on that from the same fellow that designed that storage method there. Okay, so we need the blueprint maker, the Mark II, which is the highest we have at this point. All right, so I want to design let's soup that up to the top. So that's going to be the very top there. So we'll put in one of these. You don't need these anymore, I don't think. Yeah. Oops. Okay, so now under foundations we have these guys, which I'm starting to really like these guys. I wanted to see what this looked like. So put that there. Oh. Wonder what this would look like in a circle. That's what I wanted to see. Make those into concrete. And then put them underneath in a circle and see what that looks like. Because I got 12 to work with. Let's make these end.
Oh, hello.
Worfy! Good morning! Yay, Worfy's here, guys. We're gonna get Worfed now. Good morning.
Worthy, embarrassing. Keeping an eye on the stream, cross the spanner with impunity.
You missed hearing that.
Worthy, YouTube twitches his back. He don't suffer jet like UK, Canada, States. He just moderates. Worthy.
You missed that. Hey, Jack Moxley, welcome. What am I looking? You mean, what are you looking at? Okay, this is me playing Satisfactory. That's what you're looking at. And I'm busy making a central storage depot over there. You're still having your coffee? Me too. Me too. But I'm building a central storage area over there. I started building it over here around my around the space elevator, and it turned out pretty good. I was quite happy with the look of it, but functionally it didn't work well enough for me. So now, and also I needed more space around it because I'm going to be using drone ports around my central storage. So my central storage is going to have drone ports in the center. It has drone ports in the center with a logistics floor underneath where everything is going to be coming in. And then on the outside, you can see one sticking up there. On the outside, it's going to have drone ports sending products to other areas on the map. That's my plan. So there is 64 storage bin systems here. So we go over there in a second, but right now I wanted to check out what this would look like in a circle underneath for support. Because I was dreaming last night about how this would look, and I'm still trying to figure it out. So, because I'm thinking that this might be fun to try. One more? No, that's it. I guess I could have gone from this side up. That would put one more in, but do we really need another one? Okay, let's do colors. We're doing the bright white. Although we could do stripes, I guess. We could do stripes like this. That'd be interesting, right? Put a black stripe in. Let's try putting a black stripe in. There. Okay. Take this out. Let's see what this looks like. So we'll call this decoration support. Okay. And then I want to see what this looks like, because this might be pretty. So as you can see, I've started doing some production work, but I like building pretty factories. So we'll see what this looks like. We're at phase 4, so we have most of the stuff unlocked now. Well, I could try it right here, under this. Because I started doing silly nonsense under here. Wait, what's going on here? Okay. So let's try blueprint. Oh, it's not turned the right way. That's the right way. What is genius? What are you calling genius? I'm not sure I understand. It's just me playing. I like the scoopy part. Okay, I started doing stuff under here, which I'm not very thrilled with yet. Because I'm going to put, like, I don't need this. Inspiring. I'm just playing, just having fun. That looks kind of neat, doesn't it? Just playing around with stuff, with ideas. This is my roads blueprint. Just playing around, having fun. This looks kind of neat. And then you'd have lots of room underneath here for logistics. Might even put an elevator in. Currently wasting time whilst building a Satisfactory server with 16-year-old son, but it looks really neat. Oh, you're doing a server. Interesting. That sounds like fun. There's a lot of flashing going on there, so I don't know what that's about. So is this going to be a private server? Like, what's the plan? Hey, Marty, good morning. Welcome. Repurposing an old desktop? Cool. Welcome, Marty. Hope you're doing well. We're just playing. We're just playing. Trying to do a bit of support work over here on this. Thought I'd try building these support things underneath here. It's pretty simple. Little scoopy things under there. $91, that's good. Well done. All right, we're heisting. Let's join the heist. And we'll do a gamble and see if I can do better than 91. It reminds me of an upside down Devo hat. Upside down Devo hat. Okay. Oops. Just playing with ideas. I'm thinking, though, that, I don't know. Red hat's banned from the, okay. You lost your fur balls. Warfy rolled, oh my God. Oh, Warfy rolled 100. Wow. Pretty hard to beat that one. As Ed would say, rigged. Very nice roll. It's in too far. What happened here? It's not the right height. I figure if I point it at the thing I want it to connect to. So I wonder if we could make it bright red as well. Because I've learned about saturation this week from Jake's. Kind of like that. I'm going to have to look at that for a while and see if I like it or not. If I like it well enough to keep it. Be a good way to do different elevations. Like say you do an elevator going up into there. Because if we go up from here, where does that come out? Okay. All right, that's interesting. Because that brings you here. So we could do an elevator. Which would give you access to what's underneath. Because I was thinking to do something underneath using these, the stuff that, the high-end stuff. I'm just putting a manufacturing thing underneath there. Second stripe, one from the bottom. Second stripe, one from the bottom. Not sure I understand that. Second stripe, one from the bottom. Oh, you want me to put another stripe in? One from the bottom? Okay. We can try that. This one? Or this one? I have a black stripe, 3 from the top, maybe a black from the bottom. Not sure, just asking. No, exactly. No, we're playing. We'll try it here. This might be fun. We're just playing, so we're trying to figure stuff out. One down, okay. Maybe leave it 2 and then 1. Double might work. Yeah. I like this. You're going to stop suggesting I clearly have no design skills today. Don't stop suggesting. We're just playing the game here. So don't stop. Because that's the way you learn, is to just throw things around and see, throw them up against the wall and see what sticks, right? Could just do a square pillar. Do stripes. Oops, that's not what I wanted. But I've been messing in CAD tools all week and need to just watch and be inspired instead. Okay, sounds good. We're just playing with stuff. Playing with ideas. That looks kind of neat. And then put an elevator in here. So we could put an elevator like right at the corner one, at the where you come in here. Looks awesome. Pity you can't add people. You could turn it into a little amphitheater in the middle. Yeah, that'd be fun. I think that looks cool though. It's nice. Go over here. Interesting. Interesting. I like it. My black and white design. This is my black and white design save. There you go, baby girl. Portia's here, guys. Looking for some food. Put my coffee over there so we don't spill it. Okay. How am I going to join it to the roads? It is joined to the roads. The roads are right there. This is joined to the roads as well. Oh, underneath? Oh, why does it have to have a road underneath? The road's up here. It needs a road underneath? I don't understand why it needs a road underneath. Please explain. I don't think it needs a road underneath. Hey, Double Tap, welcome. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. We're just playing around with ideas here. The new funky support is amazing. Does that go all the way around? Does it support the road above it? I have not done a support for the road yet. So maybe we should be looking at doing that. Trouble is the road is only 5 wide, right? So just, you'd have to, oh, that's interesting. That's kind of funky looking, isn't it? Beam. Beam. Cross beam. That looks kind of neat. And then take, Oh, ran out of power. And now I have to go back up. My road's too high for me to access the power down here. Go back up. You could have a conveyor run hidden in that. I'm starting to enjoy the conveyor run though. Like, I like the window, like doing windows to allow for conveyor belts. I see, like, this really accents the workings on the inside. The only problem I had with this design was I didn't bring it out far enough because there's no I haven't got access, foot access in there. So I'm thinking either that or I bring it out this way more and have access this way, because we need access around the back. Right? So maybe just take some power, put some power around on the ground. Where'd I put it? There. Put some power around underneath so I don't keep losing my hover pack. All right. Floating ideas here. So it'd be fun to put an elevator in. Catrien, I'm going to be leaving the running, but I'm going to be off key as I troubleshoot this server. Going to pop back occasionally, looking forward to seeing it get built. Yeah. All right. Enjoy your coding. Better you than me. So if I want to do a trying to think of an easy way to make sure that I get. It's not the same height. Haven't figured out how to get those to come together yet. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh no, well maybe. And then do this. It's just that that doesn't really match there, and then I'd have to go. Does that work? Kinda? Hey, Nanya, welcome. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome in. We're playing with Satisfactory again. I have built a central storage area here, which I'm busy working on number 1, making pretty, because I'm concentrating on making pretty factories. But I also want to make them functional. So this is a design for the inner workings of a central storage area by Total Eclipse. Morphe, all is well, looks nice. I love the Stormtrooper colors. Stormtrooper colors. Morphe, do we have a link to the Total Eclipse guy? It's Total X Clips. Total X Clips. Because he did this design for the inner workings, and now I know how this works. So now all I have to do is put stuff in there, and then it gets sorted in here into central storage. And then anything that's no longer needed is going to go around and then get sunk into a sink. And then, so everything is going to come in through these drone ports, which is going to be, there's going to be a logistics floor underneath that's going to feed into here. And then distribute it. It's going to be, the parts are going to be distributed. Thanks, Warfy. That's wonderful. He's the one who designed this. If you go to his channel, he did a tutorial on exactly how to do that. So if you want to learn how to build this, he's got a tutorial on it. And then the way I'm going to use this is now everything comes into this in here to the sushi bar. So it comes into the smart splitter here. You can see it's coming up here, it's coming into here. And this is, everything is going to come along here. But I've programmed this smart splitter to do plates. So iron plate's going to go on both sides, and the center output's going to be anything undefined. So anything that doesn't fit in here is going to keep going down. And then it's also going to go up. It's going to go into there and then up here and into there. This one is programmed to do anything in the center, so it's this direction. So it's coming in there and it's going to go straight in there from there. Anything, if these storages are all full, it's going to go up here, and there's mergers up here that are going to take it all the way around. Any of the overflow from any of the storage units is going to go all the way around, and we're going to put in an awesome sink. Let's put that down here. So we're going to build an awesome sink here. So anything that's overflow is going to go in here. And then we'll need to power that up as well. There we go. So that's our storage. And curve these around. And then underneath here, these guys are all going to be joined here. This is our sushi belt that's going to go all the way around. But I like to make everything walkable. 73, that's pretty good, Ed. Let's see if I can do better. $43, still one. Not as good as yours, though. Okay. So this is the end one. So nothing's going to go there. Cool. I also thought this would be a good way to do, like in the manufacturer, like when you're manufacturing stuff. Like if you were to put one of these down, one of these blueprints down, and then it would be a good system for that as well. We got a lot of work to do. I think that I like the design though. Okay. I like the way these open up that way. Rather than one-sided. If you do it one-sided, it tends to, the door stays. Because if you do it this way, the door completely recedes. Hey, Delta One, welcome. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by. We're working on our central storage here. And of course, you know me from No Man's Sky. I love building circles. So I've started building circles. And this is our central storage area that we're working on this morning. So all the products are going to come in here. I figured out how this works now. So I've got a sushi belt coming in here. All the products are going to come in here. So there's drone ports. I put 4 drone ports there. And so all the products, I'm going to put a logistics floor underneath. And everything's going to go in there. And then each item, this is total X clips design for a central storage system. So there's storage there, smart splitter, going down into dimensional depot, and going back in there, and then anything that's not, anything that's full is going to go over there and get sunk into the sink. And then going out, stuff going out is going to go here. And I'm thinking to do drone sending stuff out using drone ports going out. That's why I needed to move it over here. I started over here, but then I realized I'm going to need more space. So I came over here. I'm 64 storage bins, 64 items I can store in here. So I'm not sure how many there are in the game, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. Puts my storage to shame. Okay. Want me to come over and build you some storage? I have the blueprint for this. Do you want the blueprint for this? Because it's a real cool blueprint. There it is there. I can give you the blueprint, Delta. I also, but I'm enjoying making everything from scratch. Okay, cool. Just let me know if you want this blueprint. I'm happy to share. So I made this all purple under here. I think this looks so sexy. But it ends up getting hidden. So you have to go underneath. To check it out. I'm going to be doing some decorating under here too. A lot of decorating to do now. No, I'm happy to share my stuff. I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, but I enjoy playing, so I'm happy to share what I learn. Okay. Oh, we're out of plate? Wait a minute. How can we be out of plate? There should be plate going in, unless we use that much. We got plate. Why isn't it going into my dimensional depot? Because I don't have any more coming in. All right, so where am I making plate? Hey, baby girl, there you go. Show you some of my old stuff over here that needs to be redesigned. Oh, we also started doing a support for under here. I was thinking to do elevators down here. There's lots to do. So that is concrete there. We must have an iron plate going somewhere. Am I thinking? This is my motor factory, I think. Yep, this is motors. So there won't be any plate over here. Oh, it's not getting iron rods? Why isn't it getting iron rods? This is my logistics floor over here. So we've got these guys going in here. We've got screws going in there. We should have rods coming out here. Why don't we have rods coming out here? What's going on? So these should be making rods. Why aren't they making rods? So they should be hooked up there. Rods are coming in here. We got rods there, rods there. So there's rods coming in. But they're not making anything? Oh, maybe rotors. Did I not? Oh, I'm not syncing the motors. That's why it's not doing anything. Am I not syncing the motors? I'm syncing the stators. But I'm not syncing the rotors. And I'm not syncing the motors. All right, let's do that though. Okay, because I want to keep this going. Playing for 2 hours, time for a coffee drink. I love my coffee. Okay. So that means take this over here. We'll turn this off for now. because we're going to change this. Because this is just temporary. I'm not putting this as permanent. All my factories are going to be rebuilt in my new colors. Yeah, Delta's here. Okay. So now we're doing that. So we're going to take a smart splitter. We're learning smart splitters are our new favorite thing to play with. Okay. And then the right output's going to be the overflow. Put this back. And then, okay, the overflow is going to the right. I think I'd rather take it to the left though. Change my mind. Because we're going to put an awesome sink. I'm hoping that we're going to get different versions of the awesome sink. Because this is so big. It's huge. And I'm hoping that we make it a little smaller. I know that there's a mod that lets you make the awesome sink much smaller. And I'm hoping that they will incorporate that. Okay, so now we're going to put a merger in. Because that one's going to go there and there. And then this. These are going to go back here. And then the overflow is going to go over here. Okay, and then this guy over here. Because we're making rotors here. And the rotors need a splitter. Just a regular splitter. Oh, I'm missing plates. Oh yeah, we were trying to get plates. Iron plates. Well, there's an easy way to get some. Okay. Sometimes it takes me a few times. Yeah. Oh, this has to be a smart splitter though, doesn't it? Yes, it does. This has to be a smart splitter. because it's not going to have stuff coming in straight overflow. Well, that's actually correct. Okay. So when this gets full, it will turn those, put those in there, and the motors will be going in there once I turn this back on. And then we have to power this up, so we don't need this anymore. We can always put more in there. We have one more. So if we find things backing up, we can put them in there too. But let us get some power from here. Where's the power coming from here? It's underneath there. Under my logistics floor. There we go. 82. Cool. Okay, and then the motors will also start getting overflow in there. Okay, good. So we have rotors going on here, but we need to find our plate. Where did our iron plate go? Is it over here? What do I have going on over here? This is iron rods, but we need plate. So let's switch this to plate. This is full, right? Yes. That's very cool. Okay, so if I switch this to plate, no, I want to build another one for plate, I guess. I need iron plate. Let's just do some hand stuff. Oh, what do we got down here? We got screws and plates. Doing reinforced plate here. Okay. So why don't we put a smart splitter on there? This is not doing anything. Do I have room for a smart splitter there? I do. Let's do the smart splitter though. Okay. And then we put another one there. This is just going to be overflow, right? Anytime that is full, it's got to go in here. Any. Okay, good. So now we have plates going in there. And we'll put a dimensional depot on there. So until we get everything organized properly. We'll do it that way. Cool. Okay, so we got plate going into the dimensional depot, so we'll have that for building now. And we got reinforced plate going on the same line. There's a thought. Okay. What do we have here? Nothing. Okay, so everything is going well. These are kind of orangey at times, so we're not optimizing these guys for sure. But Jake did a great build of doing steel. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do next in the storage area? Let's do motors. Motors, stators, and motors, rotors, and stators. Motors, rotors, and stators. Okay. We'll do them in our storage, and I'll show you how to do the storage. Ed, are you off to your walk? All right, enjoy your walk. Make sure you wear your rain gear or an umbrella or something, because it looks like it's going to be rainy today. FYI, Ed lives, actually, I think on the other side of Toronto from me. Okay, motors, rotors, and stators. So I'll show you guys how this works now. So this, motors are going in there. So over here. So then I take this and I go motor. This is my smart splitter. Motors. So that is, all the motors should be going in there now. And then we're going to do rotors next. Motors, rotors. Rotors. Oops. And then and stators. 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 Okay. Good, good. And then copy that. Stators here. And rotors here. So now I should be able to put the motors, the rotors, and the stators in there. And they should go in. So this is where the input is at the moment. Put all the rotors in. See, and watch them go all the way along. Make sure they go in. And there they go. And there they go into the dimensional depot section there. And do the motors next. I don't have very many motors, but watch them go in. The motors are all going in, and they're all going down there into that dimensional depot. Yay. Excellente. So now when I set up a permanent factory that's going to make motors and rotors and stators, I will then, instead of having them as storage there, I will have them going into the drones, and the drones will bring them out here. That's the plan anyway. Okay, and stators. Make sure this is all working. Stators are going through. My system is working, I think. And there go the stators. They're going down there to the dimensional depot. I love it. Oh, so cool. So that's my new storage system, guys. I'm going to have to go early today. I have Victoria coming this morning. Marty's going to be live streaming later. Normally I would rate him, but I do have to go because I have stuff I have to do. Victoria's coming this morning, and I want to make sure I have everything ready for when she comes. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you everyone for joining in. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. Same cat time, same cat channel. Great. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks, Warfy, for everything you do. Thanks, everyone, for joining in. Love you guys.
Rolling lights are low, the mugs are empty, time to go. You sipped your brew, I spilled my tea. Now it's goodbye from you and me. Thanks for joining, grab a smile. We made it worth your while. Coffee with Catrien raps today. See you next time, same cafe. Buzzing jokes took flight. We brewed some, laughed the morning bright. The beans are ground, the stream's complete. Until next time, we'll take a seat. Hit that button, don't forget. We'll bring more stories fresh and set. The grind may stop, but not the dream. Till we're back, live on the stream. Catrien raps today. See you next time, same cafe. The jazzy notes, they wave goodbye. They made it worth your while. Coffee with Catrien raps today. See you next time, same cafe. The jazzy notes, they wave goodbye. The steam has settled, cups run dry. Until the next sip will be near, Catrien's coffee waits right here.